There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV.
Yes, now bless now people, do not forget the rest. Now it's Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We just listened to the Offspring's record. I thought I would have said it the last time on the last track, but I don't know how to pronounce this, so I apologise. Ixnay on the Hombre, is that what it's called? You tell me. I don't even know. But let's jump into it. I got recommended it via Patreon by QQ Kachu, who says, come on now. You need to get onto this next Offspring record. Why not? Yeah, we've been going through the Offspring. If anything, the Offspring have been giving me some fantastic engagement from you lot. They have a very vivid fan base who are very engaged in seeing what other people think of the band. Now let me get into this with you, Offspring fan. This record, to me, is where the Offspring found their sound. It's been a long time coming, but I think they found their sound on this record. I felt they were very varied and a bit scattered in the prior records. This was a very consistent record. It was a very well produced record, and to me, this is their highlight. This is the best Offspring record I've heard so far. This is better than Smash, which most people said was the best. Better than the ones that came before. Alright, full stop. I'm looking forward to Americana coming up next. If you want me to check that out, let me know. This was well produced. Guitars were great. It was a good blend of metal and punk. Definitely put this band on a parallel with Sum 41 as far as that influence is concerned, that sound is concerned, and where they hold sort of position in the realm of music. Okay? The drumming was very good. The drumming knew what they were doing. They were very consistent. It was a lot more driving and punk rock than what we've had in the last records. We had a little tongue-in-cheek ska number, which I felt was kind of filler. We had literal filler. We had a disclaimer and an intermission track. The best track on the record was Gone Away, most definitely. Great lyrical content, great sound, amazing belter of a chorus. You couldn't go wrong with that one. That was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. And what more can I say, really? I was very impressed. I'm really looking forward to where the Offspring go from here. In the past records, I've been okay with where the Offspring have been and where they're going, but it was such a mixed bag that, you know, there was always an air of uncertainty as to what the band could provide. They were always undershooting it for me, but on this record I can clearly see and hear why this band, you know, is loved. This was definitely my favourite record so far, most definite. And I wondered to myself, if I go back to the old records now after hearing this, if I appreciate them more so. Maybe I have a better understanding of this band from this point. But this was really good. If I was to rate this record, now if you're new to the channel, you might take offence to this, but honestly, I'm very critical. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And I say that purely because it's not my music, it's not my sort of punk rock. It's definitely not. But it's a good record. If there was a couple more tunes like Gone Away, as far as how it touched me, I'd give it an 8. And an 8 is a great record, a great score for me, an 8. Wow. So, I don't know what I rated the last Offspring records. If by any chance I did rate them, like 7.5 and whatnot, bump this to an 8, alright? Because it deserves it, relatively. I was very impressed. No guitar solos, really, which is good. I like that a lot. You know, bar from the clear filler, like the filler songs and whatnot, there's no filler. Like, there's no actual filler. There's no, like, songs they've just thrown on for the sake of it. I mean, you could argue the ska one, but it was still a good tune. Still a good number. Plenty of good choruses. Lyrically speaking, there was a little more clarity with the songwriting on this than what we had in the prior records. I think the songwriting was better. And on that note, I'm going to sign out. And I'm actually going to add one last thing. I said this whilst I was listening to this one. The tune Amazed had a bit more of like a rock feel. A little more of a bolder, slower tempo. Just big open rock feel. And I think that suited the band. I think that did suit the band. I thought the production really gave that justice. Big wall of sound. Powerhouse of a track. And on that note, I'm signing out. I'll see you on the flip side, people.